Hi, my name is Reuben Ford, and today I will be interviewing Alana LeBron. Alana is a registered nurse, and she'll be speaking to us today about a conflict that she's experienced in the workplace.
Hi, my name is Alana. I am currently a registered nurse working for a home care agency in Manhattan known as Visiting Nurse Service of New York. I've only been working for the company for a period of 6 months. Within that short period of time, I have come into a specific situation that I'd like to share with you guys today. Within the first 3 months of working with the company, I had experienced a situation on a Friday, a payday period, where I had not gotten paid. Um, I I realized this Friday morning when looking at my bank statement as I received direct deposit, and I immediately felt an overflow of emotion.
What did you do next?
The first thing that I did was I just took a few moments aside to acknowledge my feelings. For most people, payday is a period of relief and ability to provide for your families. This was not the case for this Friday for me. So my natural feeling of anxiety and confusion, I knew that I had to acknowledge before moving forward. So that was the first thing that I did. I then once I was able to acknowledge my confusion and my natural feeling of anxiety, I called the bank and just called to see if it was anything on their part that was holding back my check, and they notified me that there wasn't. From there, I went to my manager. I had tried to email and contact him through phone. I was luckily able to reach him through phone. I did speak to him in regards to the situation. At this point, I was clear-headed. I was able to effectively communicate my feelings of concern and feelings of urgency, and thus was able to get an answer from him as to what to do next.
What exactly did he tell you to do?
I was told that I needed to contact HR, so I proceeded with an email. Being that it was Friday morning, I knew that I did not have much time to contact the right people. So I sent an email to HR explaining my concerns, explaining the situation at hand, and I then had to wait.
How long did you have to wait for? How did you feel when you were waiting?
I definitely felt resentment. I felt definitely angry because I did not know how I was going to pay my bills and to manage my finances in the meantime while trying to figure out this situation with my work, a place that I only been working for a few months. I waited about 2 to 3 days to hear back from somebody, and I finally heard back through email by HR that Monday, stating that they were uncertain as to why I did not get paid, also informing me that I could not get paid my paycheck until the following pay period, that they did not cut live checks in between pay periods. This caused a completely different set of emotions at this point.
So after you had taken your time and contacted them and they got back to you stating that they don't cut live checks mid-pay period, how did that make you feel? What did you want to do then?
I wanted to express my emotions and my concerns, but I knew that that wouldn't have been the most effective way without explaining the situation, explaining the sense of urgency, and still maintaining a professional stance. So I replied, just stating again my sense of urgency, my sense of my need to receive my paycheck, and explaining that if I could not, in fact, get my paycheck, that I would have to start looking for another job opportunity.
Who did you send this message to? Who did you email? Who did you notify?
Well, I had been in contact with HR. The final email that I had sent, I felt that I needed to include the vice president, just maintain my sense of my persistence. So I actually forwarded the last email to VP. To my surprise, I had gotten an email reply within an hour from the VP stating that a check would be available for me to be pick up tomorrow, the following day.
So you find that by emailing the vice president, that was the most effective form of conflict resolution?
I feel like that in conjunction with my professionalism and persistence, I was able to effectively get an outcome in my favor. I wasn't sure as to what the outcome was going to be, as far as what the reasoning behind me not getting my paycheck, because I wasn't getting any kind of answer a definitive answer that I wanted. So I just continued to be professional and persistent, and I was able to achieve a resolution.
So upon the resolution that you received, how did you feel going forward with your company?
Because the situation worked in my favor, and I was able to communicate effectively with higher personnel, which could be very intimidating, especially in a new situation like this. I felt empowered, and it wasn't as traumatizing, I could say, because it ended up in my favor, and I was able to eventually effectively communicate my feelings and concerns, and still be able to personally move on with my life and pay my bills.
Thank you, Alana. That'll be all for today, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.